Welcome back, everybody. This is Movies and Beyond. I'm Callum, and this is a review of the first three episodes of Gen V. But yeah, Kyle, we're going to join us. Not anymore. He didn't like the first three episodes, so he doesn't really want to drone on about something he don't like for 6 weeks. I respect that. If you don't want to talk about it, that's fair enough. So you're just going to be getting me today, but hopefully I can entertain and let you know what I think. But yeah, before we get started, The Boys, the mainline show, probably my second favourite running show right now, just behind Last of Us. When I say a running show, I mean like a show that's still got further seasons to come. So that's what I mean by that. So it's not like my favourite show of all time, but favourite running show right now is Last of Us. Then it's The Boys. But I've watched all three episodes of Gen V this weekend, and here's what I thought about it. First of all, I think if you like The Boys, you're gonna like this show. I, like most people, was really scared that it was gonna be like a cheap bridge from season 3 to 4 of The Boys, but let me tell you, I think the show delivered from the opening scene. I knew that it was, going to be very in line with what The Boys is. So, straight from that opening scene, I was like, okay, I mean, it was fucking gross, but that's what you want in The Boys. Gen V, I don't think it pulls any of its punches in any department. The violence, the gore, the nudity, and the political commentary. The violence, like The Boys, is explosive. That's what you're going to get. You're going to get that over-the-top explosive violence. The gore that follows the violence is actually disturbingly beautiful. Like, there's some stuff in this where it's like, all right, they've done that. Okay, they've done that. And somehow they've managed to get little people on or around penises again. A carryover from The Boys season 3. And when I say little people, I don't mean little people. I mean people who shrink. So, yeah. And the political commentary is great as well. Someone like me who doesn't care about politics at all, I think this is the best type of political story you can tell. Like, people from both sides of the political spectrum are just getting it constantly, and that's what I like to see. The political commentary is there. So yeah. And do you know what? I really think they managed to pull off that young adult show thing without it falling, into the major tropes that one of those shows does. It definitely plays around with the tropes. Like, oh, she's going to go hang out with the cool kids, but it doesn't turn out how you'd expect. Oh, she's going to get a boy over. Definitely doesn't turn out how you'd expect. So it plays with them tropes, but it's, I think it does it well. It does like what The Boys does with superhero genre and takes it and flips it on its head. I think Gen V's really done with its idea of, what a high school or college or university drama would be like, and taken that and flips that on its head. So I really like what they've done with that. And I really enjoyed the cast. Jess Sinclair as Marie Moreau might have been the main character, but she's one of the characters I like the least. Not to say that I didn't like her character, it's just right now she's the character I'm least interested in. Obviously it's an ensemble, but she's the main character. It starts with her. But I think her powers are cool. I think they're fucking gross, but they're cool. And maybe something in the future that could be used against Homelander. I kind of think like this show might be played up and it's like, oh, he's a character who can take down Homelander, and then The Boys season 4 starts and he just crushes the skull. I think that'd be pretty funny. But Lizzie Broadway as Emma or Cricket might actually be my favourite character in this show. I really, really loved her character. What's going on with her parents, well, her mum, and how her mum is towards her. Her powers in general, the cost it comes to use them. I love this character. She's definitely the person I'm rooting for the most in the show, without a doubt. So yeah, but Patrick Schwarzenegger, Arnold Schwarzenegger's son, as a Golden Boy. It was, you know, if you've seen it, you know, it was a interesting character. Popping up here and there still. But I liked him. He's like that top tier student in the school. The one that everyone's talking about. The cool one that everyone wants to hang out with. So, actually, and I liked his powers as well. I thought they were pretty cool. But London 4 and what's his name now? Derek Liu as Jordan Lee. I like this character. The gender swapping power was interesting. It's so I think there was born a boy, but you know I think they prefer being a girl. You know the stuff that's going on with their parents as well. I thought was very interesting. I definitely can't wait to see what happens with this character and where it goes from here. So definitely interested in this character as well. And Chance Perdom, I think it is, as Andre Anderson. I actually really like his dynamic that he's got with Golden Boy at the start of the show, but the thing that's really keeping me with him is his relationship he's got with his dad. It's very complex because his dad is trying to push him to be, you know, this hero, but more of like a hero for the cameras. But what he's trying to do is actually trying to be a hero, if that makes sense. So yeah. But you know, another interesting thing with the show is like, this is marketed as, this is Gen V. This is the first generation of children who know that their parents injected them with Gen V when they were, with Compound V when they were younger. So they've got that to deal with as well. So every single one of these people know that what their parent did to them. So it just adds another layer to it. But you know, overall, I'm happy with the show. I actually really liked the mystery. You know, you can tell it's part of the boys' world, but it's such a different show itself that I'm really on board with it. You know, it's such a different show to the boys, but it fits so well in that mold of the boys. It's like I said earlier, taking that superhero genre, flipping it on its head. This is taking that, you know, young adult TV show genre and just flips that on its head. You know, I really want to know what's going on with the Woods. I don't know what's going on with the Woods. I haven't actually read the boys' comics. You know, the boys is one of them shows where I've heard it's like not many people would actually like the comic if they like the show, because the comic's not as good as the show. Apparently this is one of them situations where the show's a lot better than the comic, so I'm not overly interested in reading the comic, but you never know. I know there's some Gen V stuff, and there's a Godolkin University, and they're more of like an X-Men rip-off, so maybe I'll get into it. But the thing I did really like is Emma and Sam's relationship. Right at the end of episode 3, just the conversation they're having, I thought it was pretty good. What happens at the end of episode 3 leaves us in such an interesting spot. I cannot wait for next week's episode. I would just reviewed The Continental yesterday, and I was saying I'm definitely going to watch The Continental first to, you know, because I'm actually really excited for next week's episode of Continental. And now Loki's coming out on Friday as well. If you live in the UK, it's coming out on Friday. So Fridays, I don't know what I'm going to do. If Kyle's working, then I'm guessing I'm going to have to, you know, if Kyle's coming to mind to watch Loki, I'm guessing I'm going to have to watch Gen V first because he's done with it, which, fair enough. Like I said, he don't want to shit on something for 6 weeks if he don't like it. There's no point. That's not what we're here for. We're here to talk about what we love. Obviously, it's different with a movie review. You've just seen the film. You want to get out. You want to get your review of the film out. But something that's ongoing, there's no point in talking about it for 6 weeks if you don't like it, if your only object is to shit on it. But, yeah, that's just my quick thoughts of Gen V. You know, the first 3 episodes of Gen V. So, let me know what you thought down below. You know, did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think it wasn't quite as good as The Boys? Did you think it were better than The Boys? That is something I don't think I will be saying, but you can't decide on the first 3 episodes anyway. But yeah, let us know what you think. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys in movie news tomorrow. Interesting stories are out there, More DC news. James Gunn revealed one more person who's coming back, who I'm very excited about. But yeah, see you guys later.